Hypixel is the biggest server for a reason, and most of the time it breeds utter ingenuity and creativity like nothing else in Minecraft, but other times it spawns stuff like this and I wonder when it all went wrong. Hypixel is always trying to grow and expand, which is exactly what I'm trying to do with my channel. Please watch the whole video and like and subscribe if you enjoy it. It really motivates me to make more videos like these in the future. Anyways, let's get back into it. In early January of 2017, Hypixel released the prototype lobby in order to showcase new games and measure their popularity among players. You know, before it just became a hub for Skyblock and literally nothing else. Like, what the fuck even is tower defense? When a game mode gets enough hype, it becomes a full-fledged game mode with its own lobby. Few game modes have ever gotten this lucky and many have come and gone, but one of which, added within the first set of prototype game modes, holds a special place in my heart as something I would eventually despise. Hypixel Bedwars is not the main focus of this video. Although Bedwars is like, I don't know, the third biggest game mode on Hypixel and I don't even like it that much, it's nowhere near the worst thing on the network. Again, what the fuck even is tower defense? But other than Bedwars, there were 3 other game modes introduced. Hypixel's version of Duels, the underrated Survival Dash, and the utterly excellent UHC Deathmatch. Hypixel UHC Deathmatch was a spin-off of Hypixel's UHC game mode, but instead of gathering gear from caves and custom crafts with up to 100 different players, UHC Deathmatch had 16 individual players in both solo and teams mode, and everyone started off with the same gear. Full iron, an iron sword, a bow with 20 arrows, a water bucket, and 3 golden apples. There's 1 chest in each corner of the map, 2 in the center, and enchant and anvils are also spread throughout. Items within these chests range from diamonds, diamond gear, golden apples, arrows, rods, and even bottles of enchanting. When killing a player, you also got regular heads. In case you didn't know, heads give you speed and regeneration, but no absorption. Just like that of any survival games or battle royale game mode, UHC Deathmatch, although having some RNG elements with loot, truly thrived off of the consistency that went within every single round of gameplay. Now the same things didn't happen in every single game though. Obviously you could just fucking die horribly, or you could just win. The game itself wasn't RNG reliant, and like the US government wants you to do with $600, the game gave you the resources and you were told to use them wisely. Anything could happen and that was the fun of it. The border implemented encouraged close PvP, mobs could give you useful and helpful resources, and the lack of blocks disallowed camping. Even though there was only a single map, the utter fun that you would experience in any game outweighed that because it allowed for such interesting and good fights. But sadly, the game mode was eventually removed, along with Survival Dash, after not receiving enough hype from the community. But then in January of 2019, there was hope. Hypixel had brought the game mode back. It was unbelievable. But then they went and fucked it all up. UHC Deathmatch went from this fun, fast-paced, and almost survival games like game mode to something completely stale and uninspired, and something that sits within the shadows of its predecessor. What changed exactly? Well, to start, everyone starts with the same gear. I put that in quotes because each player gets exactly what you'd expect. Full diamond, a rod, buckets, gaps, G-heads, blocks, you know the usual. I'm being vague for a reason because the enchant and the healing that you get is random every single time and there is no consistency or system whatsoever. The healing varies so much and early fights are often decided by how much healing the opponent has over you. It all becomes a game of who uses their G-heads first before you fucking die because apparently you weren't good enough. You could easily just demolish your opponent's hopes and dreams and make their kids watch and cower in fear. But you could easily just lose the fight because your opponent has an amount of healing that shouldn't even be physically possible to obtain within the game. You could even win just because an AFK person dies and just so happens to have a lot of healing on them.
Okay.
The reroll system is just a bitch. Want a better sword? Well, you can, but we're gonna have to take away 3 gaps. There's only one singular map in this game, and although I praise the other version for that, the map in this game mode is truly awful. You have these dumb fucking trees that make you play like a Vietnam vet. The stupid like you fall in, just like how you fall in love with women who don't love you back. These 2 caves that people run down when they're scared, block up and try to obby trap you. Running and camping is an issue because there's no border forcing people in. Bedwars players think they can just win by spamming blocks. And there's an absolute height limit at Y85 that you shouldn't be able to get up to, and it just allows you to do stupid shit like this.
This is peak Minecraft performance.
And the 8-second no-clean system is just more of an annoyance than anything because people just end up placing lava on your feet. I'd much rather have people straight up clean me, take my kills, and fuck my wife right in front of me than have the constant taking of fire under my feet. The no-clean system doesn't even work sometimes because you're just able to one-tap people at 1 or 0 health, and double kills can still happen somehow. There are just too many qualities that make the game itself not fun to play. Sure, there are some good fights here and there, and the game itself isn't objectively awful or anything, but it's just no more than a waste of time. Which I guess is why I play it so much. It's just such a mindless game. Just turn off your brain for a couple of minutes until you realize that you have homework that you're not going to do. The repetitive gameplay and the low skill level of the majority of players that you face just leaves the game mode feeling hollow, like there could easily be something more. I just want this game mode to be fun and enjoyable again. The fact that it's been reduced to no more than a waste of time is genuinely upsetting, and I really hope to see some change happen in the near future. I play this game mode so goddamn much, you all know this, especially from this video. And with the almost 2 years of no major changes other than the way your gear is enchanted, how much healing you get, and minor, very minor map updates, the game just gets really stale after a while. And come on, Hypixel, it's been almost 2 years, we need something new. The game has just become no more than something I autopilot because I'm bored. The game mode grows more stale as the days pass, and the more I play it, the more I realize how much time I've been wasting just not having fun. Let's just hope the best for the future.